Я говорю по-русски.
मैं हिंदी बोलता हूँ.
나는 한국말을 한다.
Я розмовляю українською. Hago hablar español.
People say, excuse me, what is it? I don't understand. I say, I didn't say nothing. What I'm gonna say because I'm not speak good, you know. Or some people, what? What language do you speak? Is that English? So I'm not angry. Just, you are those kind of person. That's it. Good people, bad people. We have to be every day happy.
You need to have a common platform where everyone can speak a common language. And I think English is one language which is actually been spoken by most of the people. I was blessed to learn that language early in my lifetime. My mother tongue is Hindi. Speaking in English, I have learned during my school time. I have started my schooling in a convent school. So we were being forced to talk in English. Otherwise, there were point system. If you don't speak in English, they will deduct your points. And if you want to succeed in your school, then it was compulsory. And so they used to force us to talk to our parents in English. I think English helped me a lot during my interviews, getting the confidence, and of course, an effective communication as well.
I came here with very little basic knowledge of English, like hi, bye, boy, girl, and hello, how are you? That's all. And I remember my first interview at the store, we could not understand each other at all. It was English, but a little bit slang, so I couldn't understand it clearly. I did not know what they saying to me, what they asking me. So I was just, sitting there amazed. And so it obviously didn't work out. They couldn't hire me because I didn't understand them.
I came United States 1995. I was a high school graduate 19. I was 19. I started cosmetology. I went to school. So I was Korea. I do stylist for hair. Now I'm 53. I don't know how many years I'm doing this. My English is broken English, so I'm learning myself. Like my husband is the Philippine. I am home. I speak English. My mother-in-law was a English teacher. So home, I conversation with my husband, so my mother-in-law. So pretty like I understand a lot that time. Pretty open my ears,
I came 1988 from Soviet Union, and I'm refugee from Russia. I bring with me couple suitcases with the tools. My tools, it's my hands. So I was start to fix luggages, garment bags. I was used to work for airlines company, fix luggages, and then I decided to go to upholstery business. Any languages, it's not easy. When you came to different country and you don't know language, it's a little bit hard. You have to learn. It's no news. You cannot live in the United States and not speak English. you have accent, special like me. I have very heavy Russian accent, but everybody try to speak English. It's natural. This you cannot live without speaking English. Whatever I learn, it's read from the people, speak to people and learn to people, and that's all. School and college, or everything I was finished in different country. In United States, I never go to any school or any colleges. I just start working because I need to take care of my family.
When I came here, I was 6, so I started first grade here. When I got here, there was already a ESL program, so everybody spoke Spanish. You don't have the need to speak English because the teachers will translate whatever you want to say. And little by little, they started teaching us reading, writing, and English too at the same time. My dad started the company in like around 1994, something like that. For my dad, well, it's difficult because he can't understand what they want. He knows how to do it, but he can't explain it. It's like everything. Some customers are nice, and some others are not that nice. They would make fun of him not speaking English. He wants to work with us, but he can't even take the time to learn it. That's difficult. At their age, to learn something new, it's hard. And when he talks of money, then he understands perfectly. Even customers used to tell me he can't speak English, but if you talk numbers, he knows. He knows. It's something beautiful. With the lawn mowing, I started helping him when I was 14, and I was still in school, but only during the weekend. We used to put business cards, and they used to call us, sometimes to tell us that they needed the service, and sometimes to tell us to not go and leave garbage on their door. That's the way it is. Yeah. But little by little, we started getting customers, more customers, and now we're a little bit busy.
So when we are fighting about science, it's usually in English, maximally in English. So science conversations are in English, yes, 100% maximum.
And others are either English, Hindi or English.
It's mixed.
It's not that we...
Not one particular language,
Yeah.
no. Sometimes in Pahadi, the native language. So it's Pahadi mixed with Punjabi, mixed with English, mixed with Hindi. So it's just a blend.
राजमा के लिए भी तो बोल रखना ही पड़ेगा.
Is it done? Currently, I'm employed as a postdoctoral fellow in UTMD Anderson Cancer Center. My area of research is epigenetics and molecular carcinogenesis. I hail from India, more specifically Himachal Pradesh. Salt थोड़ा कम लगेगा. रोटी वाला है. रोटी के साथ खाना उसको. My schooling, it was a Catholic school run by Sisters of Charity of Jesus and Mary. My entire medium of instruction was English. We were forced to converse in English in the school premises.
If you know about India, right from north till south, there are like more than 60 languages, and everyone speak in different language. And I may not be able to understand like
Telugu.
70-80% of those languages. So it is better. So our mode of communication was always been English. When I was really young, I really was fascinated by science. My father was a chief pharmacist in Ranbaxy. He is a doctor. He was a little inclined towards the lab work rather than treating patients. Me always look up to my father. He was really one person who can inspire you a lot.
In my case, it's a family business. My father's been tuning pianos forever. He was a musician. I learned from him directly since I was like 14, 15 years old, back in Ukraine. I started going together with his jobs. If you just decide to become a piano tuner, I don't think that's possible. You need years and years of hopefully apprenticeship to go with somebody that learn it first and then keep doing it for many years. It just happened that I had this talent, I guess, for this kind of job that my father taught me, and I liked it, and since I've been doing it since for 35 years now.
I born in 1958. I born in Siberia and live in Kamchatka. I live in Ukraine. I live in Moldova. I live in many places because my father was politician. He has so much power from the people who is in jail. So they not send them to it was an army, it's called Strafbat for people who doesn't like country. A lot of people against the government, and they became politicians. Soviet Union, it was country doesn't like people who is not listen to them. They want everybody communist. Some people not afraid to say something or go against something. And one of them is my father. He never afraid anything. Whatever he's doing, this is what he's doing. He's thinking it's right. This is why they sent them to Siberia. Siberia is for people when it's a country doesn't like them, so they send them to Siberia. 1977 for 1979, when I came from army, he was in jail. I saw him last time 1979. Approximately maybe months later, they killed him in the jail. So it was very bad time for me. I start drinking and lots of different things was happened with me. I love my father, but came my uncle and took me to Lviv, where is the Ukraine. I was making shoes, rugs. He teach me lots of different things, how to fix something and make something. It's give me like direction to the life. So this is why I'm in this business, because probably him, because I know how to work with leather, I know how to work with the fabrics.
We've always worked together, so we're comfortable together. Nowadays, we're very comfortable together. You can tell because he hasn't even moved. Yeah. We live together. Yeah, I take care of them and they take care of me. Something beautiful when you want to do it. Is you have to choose working somewhere else or helping him become something or do something. He's nice. He's good.
I was very particular about selecting the lab where I wanted to go, so it was very difficult for me. I need to ace everything, every interview, every written exam, and everything was in English. Luckily, I got through all the 3 interviews. I got the lab which I wanted. So English helped me a lot.
Tuning is the most advanced part of the job. You need to be trained to hear the sound differently, not like any other human being. It's on different level, basically. You have to hear the frequencies differently.
And then what I do, like layer like that, next time highlight like this.
Okay.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe. Oh, Wednesday I can too. Tuesday maybe.
Tuesday, day off.
Tuesday is off.
I need a day off. I need a license for United States, cosmetology license. So I went to school and I study 1 year, 6 months. The study was very hard. That time, my English is really not good. The American teacher was good. We learning about cuticle, scalp, skincare, almost like studies, doctors, very hard. 100 question, I have to pass 75. Book was very thick. So half, I look at the dictionary, I put it down. But half is understand, half not understand. Then I ask teacher, really try very hard, study very hard person. I'm not I can be a lazy. 16 months later, I got a test. Everything is easier for me. I got 100 question, 2 is long. So I got 98 points. Your hair is very healthy, soft, like silky. Long hair, it's young. You're 25. How old are you, son? Thank you.
At school, when back in Ukraine in my childhood, we were kind of learning, English, but not really. But at least I knew the letters, how they sound approximately. I could read something even without understanding it, but I could read the letters. So that helped me to advance a little faster. I realized even if you take some English, like ESL courses, for a few months I took those. It's not really working until you start actually speaking with people. My daughter was born here when we just made it here in a couple of months. So I was learning with my daughter when she was growing up. We were speaking together and watching TV and kids' cartoons and stuff like that. Helped me like basic language skills.
Before, there used to be more white people a little bit of Latinos, and a little bit of dark colored here in Waukegan. But now it's mostly Hispanic. It's a lot better for me because you stay on with your people, with your language. Everybody feels the same way you feel. And I always used to be with people that speak Spanish, and we rather speak Spanish with our friends. But as you go through high school, you don't have no choice. I wanted to continue with a bilingual program. They didn't want me there no more. And as you get to the regular program, most of the people don't understand you. You learn differently than them. But little by little, you get to the same level as they are with the English. When you go commercial, it's mostly English. If you go and talk Spanish, they wouldn't even talk to you. And it's a little bit harder because it's not just one owner sometimes. It's a few owners that you have to convince that you do know how to do the work.
I'm working for some shop about 2 years, and then I started looking for my own salon. So I think all total my life, open the shop open the shop, sell the shop. I think 7 store. This is the last one. So one customer build it up. I have a Chinese, Philippines. I have a national, like Europe people, Italian people, Chinese people, Korean, Japan. Also, I know, I look at the customer, explain to me a little bit, I understand everything, what kind of style, what kind of colors. So I don't have a problem for English for customer, what they want. I put here hair salon, I need to go to City Hall, I need to get the design, I have to show them. And then I need to get permit for here can be a salon. That is very hard. I need to, was short English. They asked me something, but I don't understand. I come back home, I call them again. And then finally open the shop. The inspection come out. They checking everything. Change this, change this, change this. I have to change everything. But Arlington Heights, Mount Prospect, that's plain, every law is different. Very hard. I was scared to, I can open this shop. Oh my God. I put the wrong place. I was crying. This one, last one. The Mount Prospect is plain, easier. But Arlington Heights, you have to change this screw. They open.
A lot of people look at me not just as a piano tuner, but as their piano doctor. They consider their pianos like their babies, for example. So I have to heal their babies. So I'm like almost part of the family. And it's probably like 80% of all my clients is the home tunings. But I have schools, theaters, wherever they use pianos on stage. Colleges, for example, musical department, they have 30, 40 pianos in one building. Next level for me was I just continued my own education. I took a couple of semesters of practical musical theory because I have to talk to musicians and sound engineers to up my level of not just communication but musical theory communication. I was there favorite student, actually, because I wanted to do it. So most of the kids there were just taking hours. I actually wanted to advance my own knowledge. I was really curious, I was asking questions, and you know, those teachers liked me a lot. Sounds good?
In the United States, it's all country with all country immigrants. So if somebody have to speak not perfect English, if somebody not understand, or somebody, you know, has big accent, everybody help each other.
One day, Jason, the Colombian I was talking about, he was saying something like we were having a Monday meeting and he was discussing about some work that he was doing. So he mentioned something which I couldn't even catch. So we have one more colleague, Saja. So she was like, "What did you say? Like, I couldn't hear it." And then my boss, Blaine, he just he started explaining Shaza that this is what he's saying. Then he asked Jason, "Isn't it Jason?" So Jason said yes. And then he'll see, Shaja, I'm fluent in Jason. So he's fluent in Jason. So yeah, he has become so used to on how he communicates and how he says things. So that's what I love about my boss. He's very nice in that case.
I think English plays a really major role in globalizing everything. It is important to have a common language which can be spoken and can be understood by everyone. It brings people together.
Yeah, I like helping people. This is my business. Day after day, always I go to nursing home, you know. I help the people, like donation for haircut all day, like 80 people, like, you know. But I'm still studying English. I don't know when I have to stop. If I'm retired, I'm gonna stop studying. Why? Oh God. The English is my second language. Forever, I'm dying until die. I have to practice. Oh.
Well, even if it's hard, you have to learn. This is, I understand. You live in this country, you have to speak English. What can I say? Yeah, I'm not speaking English very good. People talk to each other. This is how I learn. I learn on the street. I understand one thing. I have to learn, and learn.
English helps a lot. If you don't know English, you can't do your own work or work by yourself, because nobody's going to understand you.
But that was the idea when we moved here. We want to assimilate and become American and get inside this culture, and you need language for that. Word by word, step by step, day by day.
I dream about this many years, and when it's happened, we escaped from Russia, and now we're happy. I'm happy.